Hello, welcome back to Rufford Outdoors. Today we're at my local campsite, which is about 20 minutes from the house, and it's a nice little campsite called White Pump Farm. It's in Stafford, just by Cannock, and just come for a little overnighter, do a bit of bushcraft, kind of practice firelighting with my mate, and having a little overnighter in my new bit of kit. So let me just show you setup. So Diddy hammock 3x3, fire pit with my wind shield / fire reflector, Trangia 25, so the big one. This is my new sleeping arrangement, which I'll get out later to show you. Food, got the little Fura hand baby, I think it is. Out, ready for later. The one Tigris chair. As I said in my last firelighting video, there's the tinder for later. We're going to do a bit of friction firelighting, the fire piston, and some flint and steel. And this is the campsite. So it's just a bog standard campsite. Just toilets, no showers or anything, so it's alright for 1 or 2 nights. And it's still a working farm. The guy, Peter, he's a really nice guy. It's only cost £8 a night, which is cheap as chips nowadays. So we're going to do a few bits this afternoon when my mate gets here, and then we're going to have a nice barbecue and just a chill out night and a few beers. So time for a quick brew. So we've got, as I said, the Trangia 25 with the gas connector. It's the cheaper version. I think I got off eBay. And then brew kit wise, powdered milk. Oh, kettle's going. So brew kit wise, I've got my Zebra mug, Strike Fire titanium spork, and then the brew kit wise I use Nalgene bottles because they seem to be the best and seal and they don't break. So powdered milk, coffee and sugar in those two. The powdered milk, I prefer it to like coffee whitener and stuff, to be honest, because you can use it in like breads and stuff like that as well. If you can make bannock or damper bread or whatever you're using, want to make, sorry, you can use that as well. So time for a quick brew. So I've mixed my milk. So you do have to mix the milk with a bit of water, which does help with the mixing it in the hot water. It seems to go lumpy if you just mix it with the hot water. So a bit of cold water first. Coffee, Aldi's Finest, sugar, and then a big kettle off the Trangia. And what a lovely view to have a brew too. So that's my kind of setup for when I'm at a campsite. And then obviously when I'm out and about, I have a lighter weight setup. Okay, so foot on, as I say, wrapped on the outside of the string. That is a bit confusing, like head confusing. That's it. So how you do it, if point down first, if I've kind of realised, point down first. So in, wrap, and then twist. Like that. No, wrong way around. Not point down first, sorry. And it brings you the right way around then. Yeah.
Right, so
outside, inside. So start on the outside.
Yeah.
Wrap it on the inside.
And then
pull.
Right, okay.
That's it. So get yourself kind of comfortable and braced. That's it. Push down on the hearthboard.
You want to watch your knee at the way, otherwise you're going to get fucking shit.
That's it. And then just grab it a little bit further back of the bow. So you got the full, and use the full length of the bow as well. Yeah, don't just use a tiny bit in the middle. That's it. So that's it. Yeah. So try and keep that bow nice and flat to the floor, so in line with the floor. Spindle nice and 90 degrees to the floor, and then just put a little bit more pressure down on the spindle, and just speed up slightly. So just bring your arm back. So you want that spindle 90 degrees, and you'll hear that changing. Do you remember last time when you heard that change when it started to grip?
Yeah.
That's it. Bit quicker. Bit quicker. Bit more pressure down now. That's it. We're getting a little bit of burn now. So a bit more pressure down with your left hand. That's it. And a bit more speed now. Use more of the bow. Right, you're getting a little bit of dust now. You can see the dust a little bit around the outside, yeah? So this is your burning. Give it a few more. Can you hear the difference now?
Yeah.
That's it, so stop there. You've got your burning now. Perfect. Yeah. So now you're going to... I think on the other video, I was doing too long of a burning. So, do you know what I mean? I was burning it for too long.
Smoothing it out.
Yeah, and I think because I'd done too big of a burning on these ones, there wasn't enough. You was knackered. So you was like, oh God. So you didn't want to carry on for as long. So now, using the knife, if you kind of mark a triangle from like the centre of the burning outwards.
So about there.
Yeah, about there, yeah. And then same again. That's it. And then use the saw to kind of follow that line on the angle slightly. If you're a little bit inside, a little bit outside, it doesn't really matter. And then that saw only cuts on the pull. So you can push it forwards in the cut. But just mainly the pull cut is what it'll cut on. That's it, that's better. That's it, so inside of the circle into the middle. You shouldn't be too far off now, should you?
Go there?
Yeah, that's fine, yeah. You can always tidy up with a knife. And then probably come across touch, maybe there.
There?
Yeah, and then just angle the blade slightly. That's it, and then just same again. Get the cut going. And we'll tidy it up with a knife afterwards. You want to kind of meet that other cut. That's it, and maybe bring that cut, the other cut down a little bit more to meet that one.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, and then use your knife to kind of get rid of that dodgy bit there. You want it a nice triangular meat, so kind of just push the knife in, take out the little bits of wood that you need to. And then, as I say, like angle it down slightly towards the base. That's it. First time you do this, it's like learning to drive. Do you know what I mean? It's like when you first pass your test.
Yeah, and then you trusted on the roads for yourself. You realise how terrified it is.
Yeah. Oh. You got that nice meat in the centre. That looks sound, that does. Let's have a look. Yep, sound. So, same setup again. What we'll do is, as I say, we'll put a piece of char cloth underneath. It might burn, or it might help catch it, and then you can use that as a flame extender as well.
Need a nester, right?
Yeah, so we'll get our nest ready as well. So it kind of like round it off to itself and make like a little indentation like a bird's nest. Oil that, put the saw on, something on top of it just to hold it in place, or a tin, or that's it. Just get yourself all prepared and ready. So a bird's nest is ready. Fire pit lid off. Right, you ready? Yeah, so get a little bit ready, a little bit of a stick ready to push down on your pile. That's it. So outside, inside, outside, wrap it round, and then that's it, perfect. You don't want it too high or too low. That's it. So wrap it round. You need about 3 hands to do this, don't you? I'd let go of the bow and then just kind of use both hands to do that if you can. That's it, perfect. So that's it. So you put the shell on top, brace yourself against your leg. So you want to start off the same as you did last time, nice and gentle to start with, and then make sure you don't hit that knee on the way back. Try and use the most. If you kind of either angle, I was going to say either angle yourself or bring your knee to your left slightly, so you've got that full range of motion. That's it. And start off nice and slow, and when you hear that noise, that kind of biting noise, just keep going and keep going. It should make that noise quicker this time. It's already kind of burnt in like. Nice. So we're starting to get a bit of dust now. So push down a little bit harder. It's brown at the dust at the moment. You want it a nice dark black dust. Bit quicker, bit more with the bow. Faster forwards and backwards. Use more of the string. That's it. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Right, just keep going now. Keep going. Build that dust up. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. It is going to be tiring. Keep going, keep going, keep going. When you're ready, mate, we'll see if we've got it. Right, just leave it a sec. Don't touch it. You have got smoke there.
Man, this gets hot.
It does, then, at the shell?
Yeah.
Right, so by the looks of it, I don't think that's worked. Can you see there's no smoke coming out now? Yeah. So see this dark kind of dust here? That's what you want all the way through.
Whereas I'm still quite
brown to start with, yeah. So it hasn't quite got the heat inside of that, the black, to kind of catch it. What it could be as well is maybe the notch is a bit narrow. Saying that though, that one's the same size, isn't it, generally?
Yeah.
The notch might be a bit narrow. It's just, you got to get, you just got to keep going at it and having a go until, but as you can see, look, see all this brown? There's no heat in that. Yeah. The black has got the heat in it, but I just don't think there was enough black early on to create the fire. You see what I mean? But good effort though, mate. It is hard, isn't it? To keep that pressure down, to keep the bow from flipping over to everything. But now it's a fair effort, mate.
So
fair effort.
Rubbing your stomach and
patting your head at the same time, yeah. You got about 4 things going on, but yeah, fair play, mate. Well
just use a zip on.
Okay, so I would just like to say, at this point in the video, I was meant to be recording like the fire, our food, setting up my swag and everything, but we started drinking, having a few beers, and I just forgot. So that's why there's a big gap between the bit you've just seen and obviously me going through my swag in a minute. So it's actually the next day when I'm kind of going through the swag, so that's the reason why there's a big gap. But yeah, we had a good night, and that Kraken, the coffee one, is amazing. know what bacon you buy, it always seems a bit full of water, doesn't it? Unless you put it on the barbecue or whatever.
Okay, so this is my new sleeping arrangement, as I said yesterday. So this is a Burke and Willis canvas swag. They're made in Australia, and their kind of main design is to roll up in the back of a truck, and you can just roll it out, 2 tent pegs, and yeah, just get in and sleep. So in the bottom, there's a foam mattress, which is already kind of in the swag, and it's got a canvas top where you actually get in. So a canvas entrance there with a bug net. Slept in it last night, and it's very good. It's very good at stopping the wind, so you don't get a lot of the wind. I just slept with a little kind of blanket on last night, a little like what do you call it, down blanket, and I was too warm. So they are very wind resistant, and because it's very thick, like poly cotton canvas, you do get very good wind resistant, and they are waterproof if you look after them. Because it's canvas, you do have to give it at least 3 soak-ins before you use it. Now this is a second-hand one I got off marketplace, so I presume it's been soaked quite a few times, but I did do a quick test before I brought it out to make sure it's waterproof, and it is. So I'll bring you in a bit closer to show you some of the kind of the features. Okay, as you can see from this end, I've got a spike just here, lifting up the toe end, so just to give you a little bit more space. That's the name of the company, so Burke and Willis Country Outfitters from Australia. As you can see, it's got a tie-out point this end, so you can have a bit of height this end. Yeah. So the head end, you've got a hoop to keep it off your face and head, and you've also got a little window just here. So it's just mesh, so it's not like plastic, so you can get the airflow through when you're asleep in there. You can drop that down. There's a little door at the top, so you can block out the light completely. It is very dark in there when you've got everything shut, the top flap and everything. Okay, so this end, to get in it, there's a Velcro patch at the top, and you literally just open it back, roll it back, and there's the bug net. Okay, and the bug net just literally unzips, and there you go, there's your entrance into the swag. As I said, it has got a foam mattress at the bottom which lives in there. You can take the foam mattress out and like use your air mattress in there, so you'll see in a minute when I pack it up, it is quite bulky when it's packed up. So you can take that out and just use the outer if you wanted to, if you was going somewhere where you know it was going to be windy, cold, etc., and you wanted a bit more cover than just a tarp or a tent. Because it's the kind of canvas, you do get a lot more kind of protection. Inside, you've got 2 pockets just for your bits and bobs, and as you can probably hopefully see, you can see the mesh here is you can see out of it, and it does give you some good airflow if you've just got the net on top like so. It does give you some good airflow. Last night, because it was quite warm, I'm underneath the tarp, that's where I set it up. So 3 AM this morning when it was red hot, I just had this on just to keep the bugs out, and there was a nice airflow coming in from this side to create some airflow, because my legs were quite warm at the bottom because there's no kind of airflow at that end. Pause. Okay, so the pockets are just here. So as you can see, it's 2 little admin pockets there for your keys, your phone, whatever you've got in your pockets, so they're not in there. And as you can see, it's quite a wide bag. Okay, it's probably about 60 centimeters wide, I'd say, 2 feet, maybe just over, and it is about 2 meters long. So what's that, 200 centimeters? I'm 6 foot, and I easily fit in it with a good space at the head end. When you're actually inside, as you can see, with the loop at the top, there is a good gap for your head So if you are a bit like claustrophobic, it's not too bad at like being right close to your face, which a lot of bivvy bags are quite close to your face. Obviously some of the lighter weight ones and stuff with the hoop on can be quite claustrophobic and right next to your face. And then, you see that flap there? And then, as I say, you've got the Velcro there, which you can do up from the inside, which I am going to do a little video now of actually getting in it, because my friend Chris can't visualise it. So this is a shout out to Chris to actually show you how to get into it, so you can see. Okay, so to get in it, tuck your fly net out the way, and then all you do is as you lie back, Velcro, Velcro, and then that flap there, the Velcro you can get to from the inside. So just pull it up, do your Velcro up and just tuck it down, and that's what creates your waterproof layer. And then you just do your net up afterwards. So to get out, you literally just pull, push, and then that will give you some airflow. And then if you want to push it right back up, like so, and then you can just have the net done up, so you can sleep with just the net. And as I say, you have got plenty of headroom inside the swag. Okay, so it's time to pack up. So I'm going to roll it up, and I'll show you how big it is when it's rolled up. And then we'll get the DD top put away as well. So as you can see, it is quite sizable once it's rolled up, because they're foam mats inside. So as I say, I'm 6 foot, so it's a good 3.5 foot high. So it's not exactly man packable, but if you're in a car, a boat, whatever, it's very comfortable. As you've seen, it was probably about 15-20 seconds for you, but it literally took me about a minute to minute and a half to roll it up and take everything down. So it does come with straps, so 2 big straps, and it comes with a carry strap, so you can carry it over your back, and it does unclip, so you can clip it to, like, I mean, if you really want to, a horse, if you're going out on horses or donkeys or whatever. It is designed for the out and about in the wild, so there is multiple kind of ways you can use it. It comes with a long strap, so you could also leave like a sleeping bag or a wool blanket in there, which would obviously add to the size, but it's an all-in-one sleeping system. Then you could even leave a pillow in it. I'm not quite sure which one it is yet, so I have emailed Burke and Willis because I can't see it on their website. I've got a feeling it's an older version. So once they get back to me and I find out like what year it was made and the name of it, I will obviously put a bit of an update video out. So yes, that's the Burke and Willis swag. So all packed up and sorted. So again, White Pump Farm in Stafford near Cannock. £8 a night. Peace is a lovely guy. And yeah, it's a really nice campsite, bog standard, but yeah, it's a nice campsite. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you could like and subscribe to the channel, and yeah, see you next time.